About time you arrived, Mr. Baggins. Let the journey begin.
You know, the story of The Hobbit is very immersive, and it goes into incredible detail regarding the environment.
I had read the books, and I personally knew what Hobbiton looked like. I knew what Smaug's Lair looked like from talking to all the other people just on the design team. Everyone else knew in their own minds what Smaug's Lair looked like and what Hobbiton looked like, and they weren't the same.
The style of the game really started from prototypes that we did with the environment. We are incorporating a lot of the detail that is described in the books. So we created artwork that seemed to come alive from some initial sketches, and you would fly in and it would become 3D.
We're in the level editor right now, where the designers can place instances and test out the gameplay. This is kind of what it looks like with everything up and running. You can see the minecart going past. You can see all the instances and elevators and stuff running. One interesting thing that we have in here, the textures that we did in this area, we had the option of hand painting our light maps so that everything looks like it has a sort of theatrical feel to it. And it looks like there's a nice rounded surface there. But if I pause things, you can see that really there isn't a whole lot of geometry right there.
Swordlight is a personal favorite because people that have read the book know the tale about how Bilbo gets separated from the dwarves and then he goes into these goblin caves before he runs into Gollum. Danger is what I remember specifically, is Bilbo going into these dark areas. And the way that's been brought to life with waterfalls, with powered mechanisms, is pretty cool.
Something that's pretty funny about video games is you always have to find a way to get characters from one place to another. Of course, Bilbo walked most of the way from the Shire to the Misty Mountains, but walking's not good gameplay. So one of the things that Bilbo's doing all the way through is he's platforming, which is very satisfying gameplay. For some reason, in our version of Tolkien's Middle-earth, there are lots of moving logs, ladders to climb. That's one example of a way in which you kind of have to gameplayize literary conventions to make sure that it's good times when you play it.
You know, we had to make sure that we didn't go off and do anything that was just pure gameplay outright, but just did not fit in Middle-earth at all.
You can't go and just find a flower and attack it. Nature, you know, must be held in high regard.
What we attempted to do was to create a compelling design around a compelling character, Bilbo, and immerse the player into that world. The overall elements of game design are really simple. Define what you're going to do, test it, redefine it, lock on it, and move forward with it. And in the end, you will create something that is awesome.
Rated E for everyone.